back to the video. Here we are back working on the 1977 Chevy Nova. Parts came in. We have the bolts for the chassis, so we're going to do that today. I've already actually done one side just to make sure that I knew what I was doing, but now we're going to go ahead and knock out the other side. So in 1 second, I'm going to flip this around, show you what we've done, and then I'm going to walk you through how I did it. All right, everybody, so here we go. Here's the Chevy Nova. As you can see, I've mocked up the front bushings for where the radiator support's going to go. This bushing here, the second bushing is already in location. And so is the third bushing here. They were easy to install. There weren't really any issues. So we're going to go ahead and jump on the other side. Let me get set up. We're going to knock that out, and you'll see how we do it. Okay, so as you can see here are the directions that come with the bushings for install, and here are the bushings. We're going to start with the rear, and here it states the rear is number 3. Number 3 tells you the position of each washer and each bushing as it's installed. What it doesn't tell you is the bolts came separately, so with this one doesn't have any directions for the bolts, so you have to pay attention to how the bolts went in and went out. It basically comes with 3 sizes. When you order the bolt kit from Classic Industries, you're going to get 4 large ones and 2 smaller ones. The 2 small ones are the ones that go to the radiator support. The 4 larger ones are the ones that go to the rear and the center of the chassis. Here it tells you that you have to use supplied washer 2.5 by 5/8. So you'll get a bunch of different washers, right? You're going to get 2.5 by 1/2 and 2.5 by 5/8. The 2.5 by 5/8 are for the rears. The 2.5 by 1/2 are for the front. So here are the 2.5 by 5/8. Each bushing is stamped, and it tells you which bushing to use where in each location. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this. We're going to knock it out. So let me get under here and let's get on the way. So here we are. As you can see, that bad boy is completely shot. You know, barely anything left of the neck there. And I can't get this spacer out from here. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to get it. All right. And I'm able to get the spacer out. I couldn't do that before. All right. So now that we got that out, I'm going to go ahead and hit this with some rust sealer real quick. All right, guys. So I'm back. Phone cut off. Was having problems with this bolt. I ended up having to hook up a ratchet strap so I could pull it to the left just a tiny bit, just enough so that that bolt would line up. So while I did that, I placed the jack stand under there, which I'm not really using right now. I came over here. I took off the next body mount right here, and then what I did was I didn't tighten up the rear one all the way, so I jacked the body up just enough to pull that body mount on. Then I'll just put everything back together, and we should be good to go. Once again, the instructions are pretty clear. Sorry, you missed a lot of the video as this camera cut off and I was having issues and trying to figure out what was going on. But basically that was it. The body mount wasn't lining up, so I had to pull the frame to the side a bit. And now we're gonna throw this one on real quick. The same way, we're gonna put it together the same way I showed you with the other one, and following the instructions, and then we'll be done. So I'll come back when this is all done and cleaned up, and I'll show you the final result. Thank you.